Hi, my name is tounfadugba and this is Just Between Us. So today there's this question that as a Christian lady, are there things I can do to prepare to have a healthy sexual life when I get married? And the answer is yes, there are things you could do. First and most importantly is that you have to have the right mind towards sex. You have to have the right understanding towards sex. God created sex. Sex is a gift. It is from God and it is good as long as it is within marriage. Now, the problem is that as Christians, we've always been fed with this thing, sex is a bad word. And so when you hear sex, it's connected to immorality, it's connected to lust, it's connected to sin, it's connected to the word bad. So if you get married and that's all you have in your mind, that it is bad, and then you get married one day, and then overnight, all that bad mentality is not going to change. And that's why we have situations where, a lady gets married and she's not even going to allow her husband to touch her because she still has that mentality. So we need to get it right. Within marriage, sex is good and sex is great. And sex is meant to be enjoyed by both men and women. Both the husband and the wife are meant to enjoy sex in marriage. Ladies, when you get married, you are not being promiscuous if you desire sex in marriage or if you enjoy sex in marriage. So you need to understand that. That's the first and foremost thing that you need to understand. Now, the other extreme of all this bad thing is also where you have, in some cases, people have idolized sex. So it's like sex is everything. And that's what you see on social media and everything. It's like, it's all about sex. It's either sex or nothing. If sex is not there, sex is not good. Life is not, there is no life. But that is all false. And if you believe all that, or if you are in that place where you have allowed yourself to idolize sex, then you're going to have a lot of disappointments, when you get married. So you have to get the mind right. That's the first thing. Now, moving on in this discussion, the next thing is that you also have to prepare, your mind. It's still kind of connected to the first point, as in, what are the kind of things that you are feeding your heart with? What kind of movies are you watching? What kind of books are you reading? What kind of shows? There are some shows that actually promote adultery. There are some shows that promote things that are definitely not right about sex. So you don't want to feed your mind with those things. And that is kind of connected to pornography, where, pornography is another level than watching shows. But it's all connected. It's all for the same reason that you do not want to get into pornography, that you do not want to start watching some shows that will kind of pollute your mind and mess up your mind about what you should really expect, in marriage. So porn, if you are struggling with porn, please get help. Get help before you get married. That's a way of preparing, because it's definitely not going to help you when you get married. There have been divorces just based on this. I don't want to really talk too much about that, but that's just the reality, because it messes up your expectation, it messes up your mind, things that are not real, things that don't happen. Even like I watched a porn star, in an interview, saying that all those things that she did were just acts. She never did any of those things in her own private sex life. So those things are impossible. They are impossible. So please work on that. If you have not been into porn, don't get into porn. If you have been into porn, get help and get out of it. That's a good way of preparing. Okay, then another thing, ladies, let's talk about this too. Personal hygiene. Now you are alone. You don't share your body with anybody else. But basically, when you get married, your body is no longer yours. Actually, the Bible says that when you get married, your body is no longer yours. Your body now belongs to your partner, and his body now belongs to you. So now you're going to be sharing your body with somebody else. So personal hygiene matters. Start preparing now. It's so important. Like your underwear. Let's go there. I know that some of us can be frugal and we don't like spending money. And so that underwear that you bought in 2010, because you haven't gained weight or anything, you haven't lost weight, why should I throw it away despite all the holes everywhere? Anyway, we can't afford to have all that, to carry all that into marriage. So it's a good thing for you to start preparing yourself now. I know that, most of the time when we go out, we wear nice outfits. But now, let's start getting nice underwears that just prepare for the time that you won't be the only one seeing your underwears, okay? So when you are buying your nice outerwear, buy nice innerwear too. Let's start working on that. It's definitely going to help you. Well, there's a way that you should not prepare, actually. And that's the way that many people talk about preparing. Many people say that you have to test, you have to try, you have to test each other out or test out a lot of people. That's how you know what your sexual preferences are and all that. But that is all lies. You should not do that, because that's nothing but destructive. Honestly, that doesn't do you any good. That doesn't help you. When you have sex with several people, you are really connecting your soul. Basically, that's what the Bible says. You are connecting your body and your soul to that of somebody else. So it's not going to help you. And it's best, when you get married, you learn together, you grow together. It gets more exciting, when you learn together and you grow together in marriage. So please, let's honor God. Before marriage, let's keep away from sex. Have the right mind towards sex, but keep away from it. And let's prepare and, leave all the goodies for where we're really going to thoroughly enjoy it. And that's within marriage. One last important thing I would like to address is this. You have to take care of some of the sexual issues that you have had pre-marriage. Take care of them before you get into marriage. Maybe like abuse, maybe like even incest, maybe you've been raped. It's better for you to work on that, seek counsel, pray about it, forgive, heal. Don't pack it aside. Don't say, oh, when I meet that guy that is nice, that is kind, that is godly, he's going to help me get over it. No. It may not be that easy. He may not be able to help you, because if you get into marriage with it may even actually complicate things that he's not able to help you. So please help yourself now. Seek counsel, pray about it, heal before you get into marriage, and it will go a long way to help you when you are married. Okay, I think that's where we'll stop for now. I hope that you now have some tips about preparing for a healthy sex life. Actually, I forgot something. Read books, good Christian books. Read good Christian books. Yeah, on sex. You can start reading and preparing now. That will help you understand the differences between men and women and what to expect when you get married. Okay, so we'll see you next time. And remember, this is just between us. Bye.